Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning after a full night's sleep, only to feel as if you hadn't slept at all? You check the clock. It's 7 a.m. You were in bed by 10 o'clock the night before. By all accounts, you've gotten your 8 hours. And yet, your body feels heavy, your head cloudy, your energy low. If you're over 60, you're not alone. More and more seniors are reporting that despite sleeping the right amount of time, they still wake up feeling unrefreshed. For years, I thought it was just a normal part of aging. But after talking with dozens of older adults, doctors, and sleep experts, and after watching my own parents struggle with the same problem, I realized there's more to the story. And the good news? You can fix it. In this video, we'll explore why this happens, and more importantly, 5 gentle, natural changes that can help you feel truly rested again. These tips don't require expensive gadgets, medications, or radical lifestyle shifts. Just small daily habits rooted in how the aging body works. Whether you live alone or with family, whether you're in your early 60s or well into your 80s, these insights can help bring back the deep rest you deserve, and maybe even a sense of vitality you thought was gone forever. Let's begin by understanding what's really going on inside the body as we age, and why sleep feels different now than it used to. As we age, nearly every system in our body begins to shift, and our sleep patterns are no exception. One of the most significant changes happens in our brain, specifically in the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating our sleep-wake cycle. In younger years, melatonin levels rise in the evening, helping us drift into deep, restful sleep. But after age 60, melatonin production naturally decreases. That means we may fall asleep later, wake up more during the night, and enter fewer stages of deep sleep. But that's not the only factor. Older adults are more likely to experience medical conditions that affect sleep, from arthritis pain to acid reflux to an overactive bladder. Add to that common medications like beta blockers or diuretics, which can interfere with sleep cycles, and it becomes clearer why 8 hours in bed doesn't always equal 8 hours of quality rest. There's also something more subtle at play: our circadian rhythm. The internal clock that tells our body when to feel sleepy or alert begins to shift earlier. Many seniors feel sleepy around 8 or 9 p.m. and wake up before sunrise. This means that even if you go to bed early, by 3 or 4 a.m., you may already feel restless, not because something is wrong, but because your internal clock has changed. Let me share the story of Tom, age 74. He lives alone and was becoming frustrated with his constant fatigue. Every night, he went to bed by 9 p.m. and woke up around 5 a.m. Still, he dragged through the morning. When he talked to his doctor, they discovered he was spending the last 3 hours of his night tossing and turning. His body technically wasn't asleep for 8 hours. Once he learned about these natural shifts, he adjusted his schedule and found new ways to support his body's sleep rhythm. The result? Real energy returned to his mornings. Understanding these biological changes is empowering, because when we know the why, we can begin to gently guide our bodies toward better rest without fighting against nature, but working with it. One of the simplest yet most powerful fixes for improving sleep quality as you age is harnessing the power of light, specifically morning light. Light is the single strongest cue your brain receives to regulate your circadian rhythm. When you expose your eyes to natural light within the first hour of waking, it sends a clear message to your internal clock. The day has begun. This helps anchor your sleep-wake cycle, promoting alertness in the morning and encouraging deeper sleep at night. Why does this matter for seniors? As melatonin production naturally declines with age, the body becomes more reliant on external cues, like light, to maintain a healthy rhythm. Without morning light exposure, your body may stay in a sluggish, half-asleep state for hours. Take Mildred, 76, who struggled with grogginess every morning. She started a gentle habit of sitting on her porch for 15 minutes after waking, even on cloudy days. Within 2 weeks, she reported feeling clearer, more alert, and began falling asleep more easily in the evenings. You don't need blazing sunshine for this to work. Just natural daylight, without sunglasses, for about 20 to 30 minutes in the morning. Walk your dog, water your garden, or simply sit by a window that faces east. The goal is to let your brain see the sky. If you live in a region with long winters or limited morning sun, consider a light therapy lamp, a device that mimics natural daylight. Use it at your breakfast table as you read the paper or sip your coffee. This small act of beginning your day with light doesn't just improve sleep, it also boosts mood, helps regulate appetite, and can even enhance cognitive focus throughout the day. It's a gentle anchor, a daily reminder to your body and brain that it's time to live fully awake. Try it tomorrow. Step outside, let the light reach your eyes, and notice how your mornings and nights begin to change. Another gentle but highly effective fix for seniors struggling with poor sleep despite getting enough hours is adjusting when, not just what you eat. Many older adults focus on eating the right foods, but overlook how timing impacts their rest. As we age, our digestive system slows down. It takes longer to process meals, and eating heavy or late dinners can force your body to stay in an active, alert state well into the night. This reduces deep sleep and can leave you feeling tired in the morning, even if you technically got 8 hours in bed. More importantly, the body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, doesn't just control sleep. It also governs digestion, hormone release, and body temperature. When you eat late in the evening, it signals to your body that it's still daytime. This suppresses melatonin production and throws off your natural sleep cycle. Let me introduce you to Betty, 72, who lived with her daughter and grandson. Dinner time in their household was around 8:30 p.m., usually followed by dessert and tea. Betty often struggled to fall asleep until after midnight and woke up feeling foggy. After a conversation with her doctor, she shifted dinner to 5:30 p.m., had only a light snack later in the evening if needed, and avoided caffeine after 2 p.m. Within 2 weeks, her sleep deepened, and she began waking up without an alarm, with more clarity and less stiffness. So, how can you use this tip? Start with dinner at least 3 hours before bedtime. If you go to bed at 9:30 p.m., aim to eat dinner by 6:30 p.m. Keep the meal light and easy to digest. Think steamed vegetables, grilled fish or chicken, and a small serving of whole grains like brown rice or oats. Avoid caffeine, spicy foods, high-fat dishes, and too much liquid after 7 p.m. These can all disrupt sleep or send you running to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Instead, consider a calming bedtime ritual: a warm cup of chamomile tea, a slice of banana with almond butter, or a small handful of walnuts. These foods contain compounds that support natural melatonin production and soothe your system. Changing your eating schedule is not about strict dieting. It's about working with your body's natural rhythms, giving it the quiet, internal environment it needs to fall and stay asleep. Just like the sun signals the start of the day, an earlier, simpler dinner signals that it's time to slow down, to prepare for rest, recovery, and the gift of renewal that true sleep brings. One of the most overlooked but profoundly impactful ways to improve sleep quality in later years is through daily movement. We're not talking about intense workouts or joining a gym, just simple, regular movement throughout the day. Why is this important for sleep? Movement helps regulate your body temperature, reduce stress hormones like cortisol, and tire your muscles just enough to make sleep come more easily and stay longer. Physical activity also boosts endorphins, which help improve mood and calm the mind, both key elements to falling and staying asleep. Many seniors mistakenly believe that slowing down and resting more during the day will conserve energy and help them sleep better at night. But the opposite is often true. Being sedentary for long stretches can actually reduce your body's need for recovery sleep and lead to restlessness at bedtime. Let me introduce you to Harold, age 80, a retired teacher. Harold spent most of his days reading and watching television. He complained of difficulty falling asleep and often woke up around 2 a.m., unable to return to bed. His doctor suggested a simple routine: a 20-minute walk every morning, gentle stretching in the afternoon, and 5 minutes of light bodyweight movements like standing leg lifts or wall push-ups in the evening. Within 2 weeks, Harold noticed a dramatic change. Not only was he falling asleep more easily, but he also reported fewer nighttime wake-ups and more energy during the day. Movement doesn't have to be formal exercise. Gardening, dancing to your favorite songs, cleaning the kitchen, or walking around the block, they all count. The key is consistency. Here's a gentle routine you can try. Morning. Walk for 15 to 20 minutes outdoors, preferably in the sunlight. Midday. Do 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching or Tai Chi. Evening. Practice 3 to 5 minutes of simple balance exercises or yoga poses. Even small movements help keep your joints flexible, your circulation strong, and your body ready to rest. Over time, you may find that your sleep deepens naturally, and you wake up with more vitality. Remember, aging doesn't mean stillness. It means moving with mindfulness and purpose, and discovering how even a few minutes of motion can return ease to your nights and energy to your mornings. Try adding just one movement moment to your day. Your sleep might thank you tonight. A key reason many older adults struggle with falling asleep is that their body and mind never truly get the signal that it's time to rest. Creating a consistent wind-down routine before bed helps cue your nervous system that the day is ending and rest is near. Think of it like landing a plane. You don't just drop from 30,000 feet to the runway. There's a gradual descent, a slowing down. Your body needs that descent too. A wind-down ritual doesn't have to be long or complicated. It can be as simple as turning off bright lights and screens 30 to 60 minutes before bed, drinking a warm, non-caffeinated beverage like chamomile tea, reading a book or listening to soft music, practicing deep breathing or a light meditation, writing in a gratitude journal. What matters is consistency and calm. Repeating the same pattern every night creates a strong association in your brain. These actions mean it's time to rest. Consider 76-year-old Louise. She used to fall asleep in front of the TV, then wake up groggy and restless at 2 a.m. When she replaced that habit with a simple bedtime ritual, a cup of tea, 10 minutes of reading, and 3 deep breaths, she noticed she was falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. The key takeaway: how you transition into sleep matters. A wind-down ritual helps shift your body from alertness to rest, not instantly, but steadily. Start with one calming activity tonight. You might find your sleep becomes not only longer, but deeper and more refreshing. As we age, our body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, tends to decline. This can lead to longer times to fall asleep, more nighttime awakenings, and lighter sleep overall. But rather than turning to melatonin pills right away, there are gentle, natural ways to support your body's own production of this essential sleep hormone. One powerful strategy is to minimize artificial light exposure in the evening, especially blue light from phones, tablets, and LED screens. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin and delaying sleep. An easy fix: try wearing amber or blue light blocking glasses in the evening, or switch your devices to night mode after sunset. Even better, turn screens off entirely at least 60 minutes before bed and replace that time with soft lighting, candles, or natural lamps. Another simple way to support melatonin is through foods that contain or encourage its production. Cherries, especially tart cherries, are naturally rich in melatonin. A small glass of tart cherry juice in the evening has been shown in studies to improve both sleep quality and duration in older adults. Other helpful foods include oats, bananas, walnuts, warm milk, which contains tryptophan, a melatonin precursor. Let's meet Nancy, age 82. She had been relying on over-the-counter sleep aids for years, but woke up feeling groggy and disconnected. At her daughter's encouragement, she started making small shifts. No screens after dinner, a warm banana oat smoothie in the evening, and dimming her bedroom lights at 8 p.m. Within 10 days, she was falling asleep faster and waking up with more clarity, without any pills at all. Supporting melatonin naturally isn't just about getting more sleep. It's about creating the internal conditions that let your body do what it was designed to do: rest and repair. So tonight, skip the late-night scrolling. Try a melatonin-friendly snack, dim the lights, and let your body settle into the rhythm it's been craving. Aging may bring changes to your sleep, but it doesn't mean you're doomed to restless nights and groggy mornings. By making small, thoughtful adjustments, like stepping into the morning light, shifting your dinner time, moving your body, winding down gently, and supporting natural melatonin, you can reclaim the deep, restorative sleep you need to thrive. These aren't drastic changes. They're simple acts of care, ways to tell your body, I'm listening, I'm helping, we're in this together. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed. You deserve energy that lasts through the day. And yes, you deserve a night of sleep that lets your mind rest and your body heal. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss future videos filled with helpful, heart-centered advice just for you. Sleep is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Tonight, let's begin again, gently, mindfully, and with hope. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.